This is Badass. I'm going to be recording Reachzero versus FlareBlitz today. I'm sorry I'm going to have to be talking a little bit fast, but PS Replay Viewer is messed up. Alright, so we start out, and they're both using balanced teams. Reachzero is a little more stall-oriented. FlareBlitz looks like maybe a Togekiss-oriented team with Flygon and Victini for power. And we're going to start out with the leads, which are Swampert, Togekiss, and Porygon 2. FlareBlitz is going to send out Swampert to get up Quick Rocks as Reachzero goes to Amoonguss. And he's going to sacrifice Flygon to the Spore, and Victini's going to get paralyzed, but he's going to throw out a Grass Knot here, predicting the Rhyperior switch in, which he's going to catch it. Alright, and Porygon's going to come in and going to reveal itself to be Life Orbed. It's going to hit a Hydro Pump, and he's just going to sacrifice that Victini. FlareBlitz is going to Calm Mind up here, and he's going to Thunderbolt the Empoleon. Good move for him. Now he has Rhyperior dead and Empoleon dead, two big threats to his team, and Rocks will definitely not be up for FlareBlitz, which will help his Togekiss's movability in the match, and that's not a word movability, but I don't really care, I have to talk very fast. Crobat is going to reveal itself to be Choice Band, it's going to cross poison into Swampert, and Flare's going to go for a nice double switch here. Going to go to Togekiss predicting the Amoonguss. He catches it, he air slashes, but he gets stun spored. But as he reveals here, he has Heal Bell, so it's no big deal, and it also removes the Spore on Flygon. Um, he's going to bring in Sableye here, looks kind of special defensive. So it's going to get paralyzed, but again, no big deal, he has Heal Bell. Full paralysis there, kind of sucks. He could have burned Amoonguss, but, you know, what are you going to do? Amoonguss throws out a Giga Drain. Poor move, because if he had Spored here, then FlareBlitz's Heal Bell would have been out of the match. And any status would have stayed. And Reachzero's team looks pretty dependent on status with Discharge, Sunspore, and Spore. But he's going to throw out a Giga Drain instead. He's going to hit Togekiss for about 4% after leftovers. Togekiss is going to Air Slash into Raikou, which shaves off about a quarter of his health after Stealth Rocks. Raikou's going to throw out a Hidden Power Ice, and we know it's Ice because it does knock out Flygon in one hit. Sucks for Flare since Reach didn't have anything to tank an Outrage, really. But he also does get the free switch into Sableye, and Reachzero doesn't really have a switch into Sableye. So he's going to throw out that Will-O-Wisp, catches a Porygon 2, big for him. Porygon 2 was walling most of Reachzero's team, but it does trace Prankster, so it cannot be flinched to death, and if Sableye wants to finish off with an attack, it's not going to be able to do that since it has Recover. So we're just going to play a little game here, you know, taunting and recovering. Porygon 2 Ice Beaming. Swampert is going to get frozen, which really sucks for him, since he needs that to tank Raikou and Crobat, and you know how sleep mechanics work in Black and White. I'm sorry, that's not sleep, but freezes generally last for a long time. It's not uncommon to get 7-turn sleeps. Freezes again. My bad, like I said, I gotta talk really fast because of Pokemon Showdown. But he's gonna try to bring in Raikou to see if he can bait it into recovering and then get a sub and Calm Mind up, but he's not gonna fall for that. He's just gonna keep try-attacking. Raikou's gonna try to finish it off with a Thunderbolt, but as we remember, he does have Prankster, so that's not gonna work. Togekiss is gonna get off that Heal Bell, gonna save his Sableye from paralysis, and Togekiss does not get paralyzed, so he can go for a flinch. Flare makes a nice move here by Nasty Plotting on the recover, so now he's going to be doing double damage, and he can play that game every time Porygon 2 gets into recover range, but there we see it doesn't really matter. Togekiss is going to get a nice critical hit there. Don't think it really mattered in the long run since Porygon 2 was burned, and it was going to be taking about 35 to 40% from the Air Slash, which would nullify any recovering it's doing. So the crit was eventual, but, you know, whatever. So at this point, Reachzero is on his heels. He's going to go for the sleep to try to incapacitate Togekiss, but it's not going to work. He's going to switch into his Sableye. Crobat looks like his last hope here to brave Vertaway, FlareBlitz's team since Raikou's on low health, but Togekiss is revealed to be an impish defensive version, which is really bad for Reachzero. That thing can tank Brave Birds all day and roost off the damage. As it's doing here, he would have needed a crit to really break through the Togekiss. And at this point, it's really over for Reachzero. He can't play any double switch games and wear down Swampert because Stealth Rocks are up. And Togekiss can get in and fire off an Air Slash, which, like I said, will shave about a quarter of Raikou's health off. So, we're really just playing the little game of let's wear down Reachzero's team until it finally succumbs. So I'm not going to make many comments about the battle from here on, just going to give a little battle analysis. This match really turned when FlareBlitz threw that grass knot and nailed Reachzero's Rhyperior. It was paralyzed, so it's not like he could spam V-create, and then if Rhyperior comes in, then throw out the grass knot. No. He had to hit that perfectly, and he did. And that was really nice, because Togekiss is completely walled by Rhyperior. Raikou is to a lesser extent, since Hidden Power Ice with the Calm Mind up can do a decent amount of damage, but with that Rhyperior out of the picture, we saw Reachzero had to play hard and fast with that Empoleon, trying to get any damage it could, and it had to sacrifice itself. And if that was an Agility Empoleon, you see, FlareBlitz really couldn't take a lot of, he couldn't really stop that. You know, Togekiss is physically defensive, Ice Beam's going to do a boatload to that, and then a combination of Grass Knot, Ice Beam, and the Hydro Pump is just going to run through him if he had gotten that agility up, you know, possibly on an Outrage Lock Flygon or something like that. So that really limited Richero's maneuverability. That's the word I was looking for, maneuverability, not movability. Um, and beyond that, Reachzero's team could not hold up to the offensive assault, um, combined with the defensive prowess of Sableye. Sableye is not known for its amazing defensive stats. However, if you're using Pokemon like Porygon 2, Amoonguss, Rhyperior, and Scarf Raikou, which Reachzero is, you're going to have a really hard time breaking through it, you know? It can just taunt, Will-O-Wisp, and Foul Play through your entire team while recovering off that 30% damage that Porygon 2 is doing to you, for example. So that was FlareBlitz's defensive anchor, and it really prevented any damage that those walls from Reachzero could do to him. That was also pretty key. And then Togekiss, obviously paramount in this match. Without that heal bell support, FlareBlitz might have been in a terrible spot with that Stun Spore from Amoonguss. All in all, it was a very nice match. I enjoyed it a lot. The momentum swung early and it swung hard, but that is the game that we play. So there you go. That's Reachzero versus FlareBlitz, and this is Badass signing off.